Hello, my dear children. I wish you all a very happy and pleasant morning. So, lastly, we have completed about biosphere. So, still one topic is left. That is impact of human activities. So, how the biosphere impact on human activities. So, now biosphere is mostly in the balanced condition, but when human disturbance disturb it or equilibrium of the system, then only many problem arises. So what biosphere is there? It is in balanced condition only. But we humans being disturbed that or equilibrium is equal level. If we disturb that, then only the problem will arise. Natural food chain is at risk because development is being done by exploiting the environment. So natural food chain is at risk. What food a tree is there by photosynthesis, they are making food, but due to the various pollution and all these things, it is at risk. This condition is harmful for human being as well as for the environment. So this all the things we human are only doing, that is all only harmful to us and our environment. So we need to understand about this all the things. Okay, so 10th chapter we completed. This exercise I will send a PDF note of this and you complete it. Okay, now today we'll start with our new chapter 11. Okay, let's start. So 11th chapter, that is landforms. Now let's see. Movements take place in the crust of the earth over the time. Movement make and change the landforms. Now movement is there, means in the earth crust, in the downside the movement will there. Due to that, sometime the land will become river or river will become mountain. So this type changes are there. We find such type of experiences through the incident like shocks of earthquake, volcano or tsunami, etc. So how this landforms and the movements are changing? First is shock of earthquake, second is volcano or tsunami. These three are the reason that the movement of the crust is seen. This movement somewhere create mountains, plateaus and fault valleys. So the result of these three shocks of earthquake, volcano or tsunami, it will create some mountain, plateaus or fault valley. In addition to this, erosion and dispersion occurs due to the natural forces like river, glacier, wind, sea, waves, are which create alluvial plains, valleys and gorges. These three things only occur only, that mountain, plateaus and fault valleys. In addition to that, river will turn, the erosion may turn into river, then glacier, wind, big ices, glacier, sea waves are create alluvial plains, valleys and gorges. So by this movement all these things are happening. Now when a particular part of land surface takes certain height, slope and shape is called landform. So here is the definition of landform, that when a particular type part of land surface takes certain height, slope and shape is called landform. So it takes certain height is known as and certain slope is known as a landform. So main type of landform. Landforms are recognized by various names like mountain, plateau, plain, etc. according to the height of the region. So according to the height the names are given. So see here in the picture 11.1, you can see here given mountain, here mines, plateau, plain, island and sea level. So those are the basic level are known as plain, then above that plateau, then mountain. Okay, so like this heights, according to height these are given. First we'll discuss about mountain. The area having more than 900 meter height above the sea level with gentle or abrupt slope is called mountain. So what is mountain? How we can define that this particular is mountain only? We can say that plateau also, plain also, na? So the thing is that they are more than 900 meter height above the sea level. Where sea is there, from that 900-meter high, the height is there is known as a mountain with gentle or abrupt slope. Slope is there. Okay, it's called mountain. Mountains are formed in the crust of earth due to action, reaction and interaction of natural and physical forces like earthquake and volcanoes. So here is the reason given that how mountain is created. So they are formed in the crust due to some action, reaction and interaction of natural and psychological force. So earthquake will be there. Their action means what the effect will be there through this mountain will create. So like this, the earthquakes and volcanoes, action, reaction and interaction will create the mountain. Impact of more than one action and forces are seen in the origination and development of the mountain. So how we can see impact of multiples are there, then we can see in the origination and development of the mountain. So many earthquake and volcanoes are then what mountain will create. That is why in the context of the various except mountain are different from each other. So every mountain is different. Some are already created and some are created through earthquake or volcanoes. Now classification of mountains. So first you have seen mountain. Now in that classification, that how can we find that this mountain is made up of which and how. So here are the four types given: fold mountain, block mountain, volcanic mountain and residual mountain. So first we will study about the fold mountain. Most of collectively deposited sediments at the bottom of sea or, so what here, the sediments and materials it deposit at the bottom of sea. Bottom of sea, lakes create fold due to the pressure which come from both the side. So see here, fold mountain it is given. Its upper part turned as a peak and the lower part may be valley from can be seen. So at the sea level, if the pressure is there, then upper part will become the peak. Himalayan in Asia, Alps in Europe, Rocky in North America and Andes in South America are the main fold mountains of the world. So these are given as the main fold mountain of the world. Second is block mountain. Due to the geological forces, pulling forces applied on the surface of the earth, then cracks are formed as a result. So what? Pulling force means it is forcing, right? So what? Cracks are formed. As a result, surrounding area is submerged and central part remains stable. So what happens? Crack will be there. Then around area, nearby places, suppose here, nearby area will come and between slab is there. Central part remains stable from block mountain. Then gorge are formed in the lower area. Horst mountain of Germany is the best example. So which? Horst mountain of Germany is an example of block mountain, and this whole paragraph is an example of fold mountain. What here happen in block mountain? This two part is there will get crack and will be upside, and below part, central part will remain the stable. Germany is the best example of, therefore in the are also Horst mountain, Nilgiri, Satpura, Vindhyachal mountain of India are the best example of block mountain. Then volcanic mountain. At the time of the volcanic eruption, so you have seen that volcano is taking place. Too much lava is there. So after that what will happen? The place will converted into the mountain. So the material which is thrown out is deposited in the shape of cone. So where the volcanoes are there which are throwing the material outside, it will be the shape of the cone. See here in the picture it is showing. It is called volcanic mountain. So it is volcanic mountain. Fujiyama of Japan, Vesuvius of Italy, Cotopaxi of Ecuador and Barren of India, Pavagadh and Girnar are the best example of volcanic mountain. So these are the best example of volcanic mountain. Here in Japan, Barren, different countries. There in India, which is there? Barren, Ecuador and Barren, Pavagadh. Right, Girnar are the best example of mountain. Then residual mountain. Residual mountain are formed from the reside which withstand against and swept away since thousands of years, and the soil formed from solid rock sustain a highland. So here residual mountain means reside which are there present in the soil only, right? And it is coming out of thousands of years, and the soil from solid rock sustained as a highland. Solid rock is there, from that soil will come in out. It is known as highland. It is only called residual mountain. So this is known as only residual mountain. So how is that? Due to the natural force of erosion, the sand inside the land will come out as in, right, as in rock, soft rocks are there, and from that eroded is there. So what the mountain will create? This are known as the residual mountain. Aravalli, Nilgiri, Paranshant, Raj Mahal and Eastern Ghat are the example of the residual Har. So here Aravalli, Nilgiri, Parasnath, Raj Mahal and Eastern Ghat are the known example of the residual mountain. Okay, so today we'll completed the types of mountain. In next lecture we'll continue with the importance of mountain. Why mountain are important to us? Why? Okay. So up to now here, and I will send a PDF note and you have to complete your 10th chapter. Okay, thank you children.